Hi guys, this is O-Level Chemistry, paper 11, November 2019, question 31. The water supply can be purified by filtration and chlorination. Which substance remains in water supply after these treatments? Fine sand is removed by filtration. Harmful microbes are killed by chlorination. Mineral salts will be removed by desalination, which is not mentioned here. So this is correct. And solid organic matter is removed by filtration. So option C is the correct option for this question. Question 32. Which statements are true for homologous series? Each series contains saturated compounds. No. Alkanes contain saturated compounds. Alkenes contain unsaturated compounds. The compounds in each series are unreactive. No, alkanes are unreactive. Alkenes are very much reactive. Each series has a general formula. Yes, for alkanes it is CnH2n plus 2. For alkenes it is CnH2n, so on and so forth. So this is correct. Each series has a gradation in physical properties. Yes, in alkanes from CH4 going to C2H6 going to C3H8 going to C4H10. We have gases. From C5H12 onwards, we have liquids. So their physical properties are changing in gradation gradually. Okay, so this is also correct. So since options 3 and 4 are correct, option D is the correct option for this question. Question 33. Alkanes are saturated compounds containing carbon and hydrogen only. Structures 1, 2, 3, and 4 are saturated hydrocarbons. Okay. Which pair of structures are isomers? So in order for these structures to be isomers, they must have the same molecular formulae. So let's find out the molecular formula. For 1, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbon atoms present. So the molecular formula is C6H14. In 2, we also have 6 carbon atoms present. So the formula is C6H14. In 3, we have got 6 carbon atoms present, but the number of hydrogen present are 12. So they have a different molecular formula. And for 4, we've got 7 carbon atoms present and 16 hydrogen atoms present. So structure 4 also has a separate molecular formula. The only two molecules with the same molecular formula are 1 and 2, making option A the correct option for this question. Question 34. When butene reacts with bromine, which compounds could be made? Okay, butene would have a carbon-carbon double bond, which would be converted into a carbon-carbon single bond with both carbon atoms adding on a bromine atom. So, two bromine atoms present on two adjacent carbon atoms. So, in structure A, both the bromine are on the same carbon atom, making it incorrect. In structure B, both the bromine atoms are on two adjacent carbon atoms, making it the correct structure. In structure C, the two bromine atoms are present on two carbon atoms with a CH2 group between them, making it incorrect. And in structure D, two bromine atoms are present on two carbon atoms on the extreme ends of the molecule, making it incorrect. So the correct option for this question is option B. Question 35. How many structural isomers with the formula C4H10O are alcohols? Okay, so we have CH3, CH2, 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 and OH. OH group on first position. Then we have CH3, CH2, CH, CH3 with OH on the second position. And then we have CH3, CH, CH2, OH here, and we move one of the CH3 groups as a substitute group here. This is the third isomer, and we've got another isomer. We've got a carbon with an OH group and attached to three CH3 groups. All of these four isomers have the same molecular formula, making them structural isomers and making option C the correct option for this question. Question 36. Which statements about alcohol CH3, CH2, CH2, OH? There are three carbon atoms, so this is propanol. Are correct. Okay. When propanol is oxidized, it forms propanoic acid. Yes. Propanol burns in air to form carbon dioxide and water. Yes, because it only has got carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And propanol can be formed by the addition reaction between ethene and steam. Ethene has two carbon atoms. Propanol has three carbon atoms. So an additional carbon atom will not be added on reaction with steam. It would be added if propene reacts with steam. So statement 3 becomes incorrect. Since statements 1 and 2 are correct, option A is the correct option for this question. Question 37. Propanoic acid reacts with calcium carbonate. The products of this reaction are calcium propanoate, carbon dioxide, and water. What is the equation for this reaction? So, propanoic acid is reacting. A has propanoic acid present, B has propanoic acid present, C has butanoic acid present, and D has butanoic acid present. So option C and D have been eliminated. Now, when propanoic acid reacts with calcium carbonate, C2H5COOH is converted into C2H5COO minus, and calcium has a charge of 2 positive. So calcium will bind to 2 moles of C2H5COO minus, producing the salt CaC2H5COO taken twice. This is the salt being formed. This is the salt present in B and not in A, making B the correct option for this question. Question 38. An acid reacts with an alcohol to form an ester and water. What is the name of the ester formed in this reaction? So the alcohol part contains two carbon atoms. This is ethyl. And the acid part contains three carbon atoms. So this is propanoate. So the name of the ester formed is ethyl propanoate, making option B the correct option for this question. Question 39. Part of a polymer chain is shown. Okay. We've got a continuous chain of carbon atoms with each carbon atom having one hydrogen and one CH3 groups attached to it. Which monomer was used to produce this polymer? First of all, this is an addition polymer. So this would be its repeat unit. So if this is the repeat unit, then the monomer would have a double bond between two carbon atoms, each having a hydrogen atom attached to it, each having a CH3 group attached to it. So the correct monomer is represented in option D, because D has two carbon atoms with a double bond with a hydrogen atom on each end and a methyl group on each end. So this makes option D the correct option for this question. We have easily eliminated options A and B and C because in all of these options, the carbon atom has two hydrogens on it, right? So there is no CH3 on one of the carbon atoms present. So automatically we have eliminated these, and D having a CH3 on both the carbon atoms with a double bond can easily be selected here. Question 40. Which statement about polymers is correct? Fats and nylon all contain the C double bond O single bond O linkage, ester linkage. Fats do contain the ester linkage, nylons do not. Monomers used in condensation polymerization must contain COOH and OH groups. Also, NH2 groups are there to form polyamides. COOH and OH will only form polyesters. Polyethene will decolorize bromine. No, polyethene has all single bonds present. Polyethene is an alkane. It is not an alkene. It was formed from an alkene, so it will not decolorize bromine water. Proteins with CONH linkage, amide linkage, are biodegradable as they can be hydrolyzed. So proteins can be hydrolyzed and they are biodegradable, means they are broken down by the action of microorganisms. So statement D has all the correct information in it, making D the correct option for this question.